After 10 years of exclusively using Androids, I bought the iPhone 14 Pro Max. Let me explain. Since I have memory, I've been a very frugal person. And for the ones who actually don't know what that means, here's how Google describes it. Sparing or economical as regards to money or food. And an example is, I'm a bit too frugal to splash out on designer clothes. And yes, you guessed it, I don't buy designer clothes. And if you think of it for a second, Apple could be considered as a designer smartphone. And that's precisely why I hesitated so much on spending my money on a phone that costs almost what a car costs here in my country. Since I started this creator career, I've been constantly looking for the best budget camera for the job. And since the iPhone 15 is just days apart from being launched, I thought it was a good idea to make this video so you guys kind of know the capabilities of these phones. And as expected from a frugal person, before I buy anything, I did tons of research online to make sure I spend my money the right way. And yes, we could talk about consumerism the whole day, but that's not the main topic of this video, so let's get back on track. After roughly 4 years of research, testing, and jumping from Android phones like the LG V40, which is one that I still have, and the Huawei P30, to some of the most popular cameras like the Canon 80D and the T7i, which is basically the same in a cheaper body, I was convinced I needed a change.
I must become something else.
That and my wife, who is kind of Apple's biggest fan, wouldn't stop pitching me about why I should buy one of the iPhones. So I decided to buy the iPhone 14 Pro Max, which is the one I'm recording on right now. And here are a couple of reasons why. To be honest, from a general user's perspective, the build quality, the battery life, and the overall user experience are just top of the market on these phones. After several months of use, I still only have to charge it every other day or daily if I spend the whole day scrolling through IG Reels, or maybe when I have to go record weddings, for example, I might have to charge it more than once in a day, but it really takes a long time of use for these phones to need a charge. The phone's battery is just a beast. Now, from a creator filmmaker perspective, this was the best budget camera I could buy with the money I had that had the following features. First, image quality. The image quality that you can get out of these phones with the correct lighting techniques is just stunning. Well, you can see right now I'm not using the best lights ever, and judge the quality for yourself. And I'm gonna link a video that I recorded at a wedding that I recorded it solely on the iPhone, and the quality is just, this fly is just bugging me. You got it. People even ask me if it's true that I'm just recording on a phone because it looks so similar to a regular mirrorless or DSLR camera. The low light capabilities are really good, or were really good when this phone was launched. And to be honest, after all the research I've done, if you're not lighting correctly, it doesn't matter how good the camera is, you're gonna have a bad image. It records 4K up to 60 FPS, which can then be slowed down in case of weddings or anything else you want to kind of be more dramatic or special. So yeah, ProRes recording, which is like, it levels up the image quality as well. And not all the cameras out there have that feature. Cinematic mode, which I'm using right now, which basically mimics a mirrorless camera to kind of create that bokeh, or however it's pronounced, and make the background look blurry and just focus on the main subject. It has extremely reliable autofocus. You can see right now I'm moving, and hopefully it is tracking me really, really good. Back to me. It has 1 terabyte of internal memory, like holy moly, it's even more than what my PC back there has. And it better is because ProRes in cinematic mode creates humongous files. It has top of the market image stabilization. You got me. It has the ability to record in log or flat profiles using third-party apps like Cinema P3 or Filmic Pro, which is also not a feature all cameras has. And the last feature I can think of right now is the efficiency to record, edit, and upload short-form content to your social media, whether it's YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, whatever, without having to actually plug out a memory card from a camera and then get it to the computer, then editing, and then bring it back to the phone if you're going to upload it to Instagram or TikTok. So it's just, it makes the job a lot easier. The only thing I complain about this is that if you use HEIC, which is high efficiency image codec, I think, it cannot be transferred really easily from the phone to the computer. You either have to process it through another app and then transfer it to the computer, or kind of tweak it in a different way. If not, it's gonna give you a really hard time. Let me know in the comments below what has been your experience with smartphones this year, and what do you think is the best budget camera in 2023? I'm working on a video where I talk more in depth about the camera capabilities of this beast. So if you'd like to see it, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to my channel. And here's a wedding video I recorded solely on the iPhone's native camera. Take a look.
Praying that this night's gonna last. You got it all on tap. I'm loving your vibe, always have your back.